Alright, today we're going to talk about percents greater than 100% or less than 1%. So let's start with the percent greater than. So let's say we have 523%. So to make that into a decimal, it's always out of 100 because it's a percent. So you're always going to move that decimal twice. So we're going to move it twice to the left. So our decimal would be 5 and 23 hundredths. And then to make that a fraction, you just make it 5 and 23 hundredths. And 23 hundredths can't be simplified, so you're finished with that problem. If we're given a fraction, so let's say we had 4 and 7/25. So here it's easiest to make this into a percent first by making 7/25 out of 100. So I'm going to multiply that by 4 to give me 4 and 28 hundredths. And then you just write that as a decimal, saying it correctly, 4 and 28 hundredths. And one more step, we can simplify, oh wait, we don't need to do that. We need to make the decimal into a percent. So, in order to make 4 and 28 hundredths into a percent, we're going to move that decimal 2 times to the left, or to the right. So we get 428%. So 4 and 7/25 times 4 for our fraction would equal 4 and 28 hundredths. Write that as a decimal, 4 and 28 hundredths. Move your decimal 2 times to the right to get the percent of 428%. Alright, so let's talk about some percents less than 1%. So right here I have 25 hundredths of a percent. So that's less than 1%. So to make that a decimal, you're still going to move your decimal 2 times to the left. So we'd end up with, put in a 0 placeholder, 0.0025. So that would be 25 10,000ths as a decimal. If we were to make that into a fraction, it'd be 25 over 10,000. And we can divide both of those by 25. So 25 goes into 25 once. 25 goes into 100 4 times with 2 zeros. Because 25 goes into 0 times, twice. So your fraction would be 1/400th. Let's do one more. So let's say we have 0.38%. So again, make that a decimal. Move your decimal 2 times to the left. So we'd end up with 38 10,000ths. So again, you can make that a fraction by putting it over its place value. So it would be 38 over 10,000. You can divide 38 and 10,000 by 2. 38 divided by 2 is going to give you 19. And 10,000 divided by 2 is going to give you 5,000. So your 38 hundredths of a percent would equal 38 10,000ths, and reduced as a fraction would be 19 5,000ths.